welcome back to Appa's Kitchen. I'm on the road, literally. I'm on the Bay Bridge. So let me show you. Okay, I'm taking the 9th Street Civic Center exit. Alright, I'm on 9th Street coming up to Market. And when we reach Market Street, the numbered streets end. So just continue going straight to Larkin. And we'll reach our destination. Right in front of me, this is the Bill Graham Civic Auditorium. There are concerts and conventions and other things. And then the Civic Center, you'll see City Hall, the courts, the library, also the Asian Art Museum. It's a beautiful civic plaza, which has sometimes had better days and sometimes had worse days. Unfortunately, because of homelessness and drugs and all the other things that plague downtown San Francisco, it's not always the most beautiful place. But they do try at least to keep this part clean. There's City Hall. That's the library. Art Museum, and then federal and state courts. That's where we're going, Saigon Sandwich, which is on Larkin Street at the corner of Eddy. Parking can be a little challenging in this neighborhood, so hopefully I'll find a space not too far away. All right, so I found a parking space a couple blocks away. It's a little tricky. You know, San Francisco, parking sucks. No matter where you go, there's some construction. There's spaces that are blocked off for some reason. But anyway, found a space. And I am walking down Eddy Street. Just like 2 blocks away. It's not that bad. I'm gonna walk past my old school. So here in Appa's Kitchen, we give you food, we give you culture, we give you history. You get everything. All right, so I'll show you my old school building. It's really sad, but this is my old neighborhood. This is where I used to work. So here on Eddy Street between Van Ness and Polk stands the Civic Center campus, formerly Alameda campus of City College of San Francisco. This is where I first started teaching when I first came to San Francisco. I started here in 1996, and then in 2015 we were suddenly thrown out of this beautiful building because they determined that it was not going to be safe in an earthquake. Seems it was something that they already knew and they just kind of ignored it. And the circumstances around this were all very suspicious. We were given very little notice, 3 days actually before classes were to start. It was completely disruptive, and we were promised that the building would be retrofitted and we would be back in it by 2020. That never happened. So here it is, 2024. And this formerly beautiful building sits here as an eyesore in this neighborhood. It's really sad. So hopefully one day they will be able to reopen it or find a use for this building. It really is just a classic building. I think it was built in 1910. And it was a high school, I think, originally. And then it was mostly ESL classes when I was there. Anyway, let's continue our walk. I'm surprised the neighborhood is looking pretty good. I mean, other than the graffiti outside of our old campus, it looks pretty clean. Not a whole lot of unseemly people hanging out here. So on this corner here, this hotel is new, Hotel Epic. There's also a motel here. There's another motel a block up. So this is where tourists can come and find maybe a cheaper room in San Francisco. Brenda's Cajun food is right there. KFC, Taco Bell. This is known as the Tenderloin. So it is one of the cheaper places to live in San Francisco. Not the most desirable, but it's not bad. Just, you know, a lot of mental health addiction problems. So it's just a sad testament to some of the ways that our society fails people. I'm sorry. Gonna be honest here. All right, coming up on Larkin Street. All right, coming up on the corner of Larkin and Eddy. And this area was known as Little Saigon for a while. It's where all the Vietnamese restaurants were. There used to be a Vietnamese restaurant here in the corner. It's now a Yucatecan restaurant. There's a sandwich shop there. I don't know if they're still there, but there was another sandwich shop, Lee's. Yeah, Lee's Sandwiches in the middle of the block. A few more restaurants that I know are gone now, but my favorite Banh Mi is Saigon Sandwiches. So let's go check it out. There's a crowd outside, so I don't know if I'm going to be filming or talking when I get inside.
Oh, I'm just asking. I appreciate it. Because I hate to, because I drive over there and I never get a sandwich.
I'm caught in that situation.
Two chicken, one pork. Hello.
Trong hai cái combination, thiên cả đủ thì nhiêu tiền? Thêm một cặp có thể chỉ cho hai cái.
Mission accomplished. I'm just gonna walk around the block, take a look and see what is still here. This hotel, Phoenix Hotel, it's really cool. A lot of bands stay here. They have a great pool in the center courtyard. But I know a friend who stayed there and she said it was really noisy. So it's kind of a party hotel. All right, so walking up to Larkin between Eddy and Ellis. There's a Vietnamese restaurant here. This one's been here for a while. I forgot about this place. Coffee shop, I don't remember that. Here's Lee's Sandwiches, which also have banh mi. Looks kind of empty right now. Golden Lotus, this is new. Vietnamese, new for me. Used to be Turtle Tower. What else do we have? Flow 2000. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Mexican. So a lot of the Vietnamese have moved out. Latinos are moving in. Neighborhood's changing a little bit. That's pretty much it. And then here, this place has been here forever. Hai Ki Mai Gia, which is Chinese style Vietnamese restaurant, Yucatecan restaurant. So I don't really understand. I guess, you know, these are the ethnic Chinese that left Vietnam early on. They have really good egg noodles. I usually get duck noodle soup with thick egg noodles and my soup on the side. I'll do a video about this place at some point. It's one of my favorites. All right, so here is my banh mi. I got grilled chicken with extra chili. So they put jalapeno. In my opinion, Saigon sandwiches are the best. Lee's, the bread is, I don't know how to describe it. It's really light bread. This is the little heftier roll. And Lee's bread is a little bit on the sweet side. They bake it themselves. I think Saigon Sandwiches gets their bread from Bakers of Paris. So they toast it a little bit. It's a little crunchy. But it holds everything together really nicely. So you have a kind of sweetness of the pickled vegetables. The chicken is delicious. Chili, and the jalapeno, cilantro, and then some kind of a mayonnaise spread. It's really delicious. This is a fusion food. The bread comes from the French during the period of French colonialization of Vietnam. So there you have it. It was $5.50. Which is pretty good. I mean, what can you get for $5.50 these days? It used to be $2.75. That's the last price I remember. So it's probably been 10 years since I've had one. So in 10 years, the price has pretty much doubled. But you can't blame them. San Francisco is a really expensive city. Rents are expensive. They have a very small, modest operations, literally a hole in the wall. They could easily charge $10 for a sandwich. So Good for them. So if you're ever in San Francisco, it's a few blocks walk from City Hall, from Civic Center Plaza. If you have jury duty, you can walk there for lunch. If you're driving, my advice is park on the other side of Van Ness. I'm on the western side of Van Ness. It's a little less sketchy over here. Definitely don't leave anything in your car. But I have to say, at least the neighborhood that I just walked through today, that one block of Larkin Street, it didn't look that bad. It's definitely been worse. So I don't know where they moved everybody to, but they're around there somewhere. And be careful at night. Don't leave anything in your car. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. A little visit to San Francisco, and I'll see you next time. Bye.